Hi, and thank you for joining this short video titled Closing the Gap. The idea is to share with you how you can reduce your care worker shortage that you're facing right now. My name is Jean-Marc Flambert, and my background is I'm from Sri Lanka. I've been in the hospitality industry for several decades. And over COVID, I've been both a personal carer and also worked for a care company in the UK, which has 10 care homes, 18 government contracts with home care in the community. And hence, I am bringing this opportunity to you. So, you all know we have a care shortage. And one of the solutions is bringing overseas care workers to the UK. Not everyone knows how to do this, and we can help you. Some worry about the risk involved. What if they're not as good as we promised? Well, we can help you. Others worry about the fact that the care worker may leave. There's no barriers to leaving once you've brought them in. We've addressed this. And some are worried that they might be duped, and many have been duped. And once again, we've taken steps to mitigate this. So talk to us so we can show you and we can reduce your risk and we can manage the process for you. So what we're trying to do is look at the solution from a Sri Lankan perspective. Number one, Sri Lankans are naturally caring. We talk about the Sri Lankan smile, and it's no accident that Sri Lanka is one of the top tourism and hospitality destinations. The people are amazing. The second point that very few people realize is our greatest export is not tourism, it's not tea, it's not cinnamon, it's not the clothing, and all of those are huge exports. But our greatest export is migrant workers working in the Middle East and also working in the Maldives. And more recently, the government, Foreign Employment Bureau, has been sending NVQ level 3 carers to Israel and Cyprus. So the government has a good structure in place to support. What is also making things easier is the MOU signed between the Sri Lankan government and the UK government. And the Sri Lanka High Commission here in London is very supportive and helping us because especially we want to make sure that as the carers come in, you will look after them as an employer. We want to look after them as fellow Sri Lankans. We want to make sure they're happy because if they're happy, they're going to stay. And if they're happy, if they have their cuisine, if they have their social networks, they will be happy working with you. So we're collaborating with the Foreign Employment Bureau to run this project. And a lot of the barriers and concerns that were addressed on the previous slide, we have taken into account and solved. So some of the things we're doing is our carers are investing almost 4,500 to come to the UK. That means they're meeting their visa cost, they're meeting their flights, and they are coming in with £1,500 for the first month because you won't pay them till the end of the month. So they'll have money for their accommodation, their food, and all their needs. And we do this by facilitating a loan in Sri Lanka. This also helps make sure that we get candidates who are ready to work and want to work because they're coming in having to repay a debt. So the chances of it not working are reduced. The second thing we do is we shortlist the candidates based on your requirements. So we have a pool of candidates who are already qualified, who are already have the work experience. And based on your particular needs, do you need drivers, male, female, what age? We will shortlist the candidates. And I'm constantly on a weekly basis interviewing 10 or 15 new carers so that we have a big pool of carers for you. The other thing we do is we take the risk with you. There is a fee for this service, but we will refund you the fee pro rata if you leave within the first 90 days. Many people outside London, many care agencies have expressed the concern and the need for a driving license, and so we have some carers who have their driving license. And the main thing to remember is we're here to collaborate with partnership on a long-term basis. So we will hold your hand through the whole entire process. Now, our carers are trained. They have fair to high communication skills, and there's another video I'll send you to give an example of where I've interviewed some of these candidates, so you can get a feel for the caliber that we have. They're experienced in a hospital or in a care home setting. They have discipline and they're hardworking. That's for sure. They come to the UK with no family and other commitments, so they're coming to work and they can work the hours that you require. And they're willing to work 50, 55-hour weeks. They've come to work and they've come to earn. The more business you can give them, the happier they will be. Some may not have experience in personal moving equipment because not every care home in Sri Lanka has that. So that's a bit of training that you will need to do on the ground. We've done the theoretical, but they might need some practical training and exposure. And they're coming in willing to do personal care, domestic chores, and look for companionship services. But most importantly, the Sri Lankans and the ones that the candidates that we're shortlisting for you have a genuine desire to serve. And that's why they're coming into this process. Many over the pandemic have cared for their own loved ones and hence have decided to go into this sector. So our carers are mentally tough. We make sure that they are able to handle difficult situations. They're compassionate. They're personable. They are people persons. They can speak and they have a likability factor. They're diligent and organized. We're interviewing them to make sure that they're punctual because this sometimes can be a classic challenge that care workers offer. They're able to write, document, and report, and they're able to use technology. They all are smartphone users. They have experience in care and they have education in care. They've also been appraised of the fact that these are going to be long days with a lot of walking in the home care. And as I said before, some of them are able to drive. So, based on your brief, we can organize an interview. We generally try to start at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning UK time because Sri Lanka is 5.5 hours during the winter ahead. And we will shortlist the people based on their understanding the needs of your customer, that they are able to adapt to the UK, that they will care for your customer, and they will be able to use your reporting systems. They won't have the experience in it, but they have the capacity to learn and get familiar with these systems. And then lastly, we will make sure that these people are people who we are confident will react well in an emergency. Again, they might need some specific UK training, but they are comfortable in a high pressure environment. I hope this short presentation is giving you an idea of what we can offer. So just to recap, we are offering to help you select and bring in carers from Sri Lanka, which need to be sponsored by you. So you need to have your home office sponsorship in order, but we can help you with that. And we will handle everything, shortlisting, interviewing, and making sure that they come here and they stay with you as part of our service. These are experienced people. They are natural carers. Many of them have been personal carers before, and they have the education qualification as well as the work experience to deliver to you. And I am interviewing them all personally. So if you think this might be for you, let's schedule a telephone call, send me a WhatsApp, a text, or just give me a call and let's discuss. And on the video, on the website, SriLankansCare.com, you'll be able to get more information, including a video which shows you what our carers are like in some interviews that I've done already and recorded with some of the carers. Thank you very much for your time. And as they say in Sri Lanka, Ayubowan, which means may you be blessed with long life, and it's in Sinhalese. And the Tamil equivalent is Vanakkam. Thank you.